Okay, I'm working on my junk journal cover, and I work on all kinds of stuff all day long, craft-wise, that, so if you've seen my channel, you've seen that I craft different than some people, or maybe I craft a lot like you. I craft all over the place. I have so many things that I love to do: paper mache, clay, sewing, crochet, you name it. I love it. I love crafting, and it's pretty much my therapy. So today, at the moment, and tomorrow or later today, I'll be working on something else. But at the moment, I am working on my scrapbook, or junk journal is what they call it nowadays, because it's all kinds of stuff that you can put in these things, and I love it because it's you can put crochet, you can put mixed media, all kinds of things in it. But so I'm working on the cover, but I think I'm going to add the pages to it too first, before I really even start working on the cover. And a while back, I got this kit from Amazon, and it has, it's for journal making. It has this thread that has like kind of wax on it. It's got different, I've got different colors. I've got this color and this color, and then this brown color. It looks kind of funny in the wrapper. But it's got like a wax to it to be able to slide through the whole, to make easier. I lost the thing that goes with this. Imagine that. With my craft style, you can tell that I'm kind of all over the place. But it has like these bone folder things that you can use to make creases. It's got these little things. It's like a whole kit that you can get on Amazon, and it was not expensive. And then I've got these, it's got these huge needles in it. So it's got a smaller bone folder. So I figured before I even start on the outside, I'm going to add the pages. And it's so funny because I had the hardest time finding this because like I said, I craft all different kinds of ways, all different kinds of things all the time. So I had that put away, and I was so worried. And I was like, oh no, I cannot just go out and buy another one because of my disorganization. So thank goodness I found it in my drawer where it should have been. So I will get started on working on these pages. I am not a professional at this. I just kind of have learned trial and error and watching YouTube videos. So I do have a paper cutter. It's over there. It is hidden underneath a bunch of stuff, but you see it like kind of like the teachers have. It has like a handle that comes down. So I am going to cut some pages that way. So this is what I was talking about. And it's got this cutter thing here. So I'm going to measure informally kind of how long this is. So it's about 12 inches, I guess, by 6 inches. So I'm just going to get some paper and measure them 12 by 6. So I just have this plain paper. I'm going to go with like one of the tan colors. Decided to go with this color because it's kind of similar to the cardboard I'm using. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no for the color because it's going to be covered up by all the junk journaling I'm going to be doing. So it actually works out really good because it doesn't go all the way to the 12. It's, as we know, printer paper and cardstock is 11.5 usually inches. So all I have to do is cut this to 6 inches. And the reason it's going to work good is because once you have it folded over in this, if it was the exact amount, it would hang over some. So I'm going to see what it looks like when I do. I'm actually going to go then then I'm gonna go to like 5.5 inches on the width. Okay, so I made my first cut, and I'm gonna see what it looks like inside the journal. Well, it looks good enough to me. It is a junk journal, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And then too, I can always add things to the end of the pages. So let's see. This is actually, it will be 4 pages, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I'll do 5 pages. I said 11.5 inches. I meant, yeah, 11 inches is how long paper is. And so then I did 5.5 on the side. And so I cut 5, so that's 5 times 4, which is 20. So we'll have 20 pages in our journal. Also, I'm going to just hold on to these leftovers. They make good leftovers. So this is just how I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this awl, which I found, and I'm going to poke a hole in that one right there on the 2-inch. I'm going to keep that there. And so I'm going to do another one on the 4-inch. And we can do another on the 6 if we want. Just think we'll take it over and see how it is. So I'm going to take this, I don't know how you spell it, but it's called an awl, and make my hole on this bigger. And I think we are just going to need 2 holes because it's, well, let's just take a look. If we put it right there, or let's go ahead and just do the 3rd one. You have to be really careful with these. They are very sharp. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of line it up. You're kind of crooked, sorry. Okay, now you're straight. Let's see. So this awl will go through several pieces. So I'm just going to kind of line it up right here in what I think is the middle. And poke it through. It may go through all. Let's see. The awl may go through all. It's my, yeah. Got so many jokes that I could make. Okay, so I'm gonna, you want to make sure you have something underneath that's not gonna, if it gets messed up, you're not gonna be sad about it. I got this desk that I've had forever. Let's see, did it go through? No, it went through all the papers. So we'll just come through here and poke it through there. Poke it through. And last one here. Poke it through. There's so many tutorials about how to do this, and that's how I know how, because I watched tutorials. Yeah, you can kind of see where the holes are, but I'm going to go back over it and see. Make sure I got it lined up here. Back where I had it. Well, now I don't know which side of... So I guess what I'm going to do is poke through here, get it lined up kind of where I had it, and do that. Okay. And hope for the best, right? That laugh was weird. Sorry. Like I said, there's so many tutorials on this. I may not be the best at teaching you how to do this part. So I'm going to grab one of these needles I was telling you that I had. They're long needles. Get it out of here. This thing is broken, so that's going to be interesting to get it out without all of them popping out of there. I will try this off camera. Got it, and they didn't go everywhere. So I'll just choose one of these. I don't really like that on there. It sticks in there too good. So since it's kind of a tan color, we'll go with this. Oh, I need some scissors. I have everything over here but scissors. Okay, found some scissors. So gonna use this like a needle and thread, because it is a needle and thread, but it's just a thicker thread that has like wax on it. And I get my papers together, line them up as good as I can. This bottom one seems kind of like I said, I would watch a different tutorial than me to figure out how to do this, because I'm gonna just stick it through there. I'm not talking about for the decorating the journal. I'm just talking about for when it comes to threading it. I am not that confident in that. So I'm going to put these pieces together and come through here. A lot of times I doubt myself too, and that's not good, because I am very capable, very smart. God made me just as smart as everybody else, and you're just as smart as everybody else too. God made everybody on equal playing field. I know sometimes we don't know that about ourselves, or question it maybe, but he did. He made us all equal. So on the back side of this, I'm going to go back up in here again. There's all kinds of other ways to do this too. Like I said, you can look it up on YouTube. It has there are a lot of tutorials. Just kind of sew it like you want to, however you want to. Okay, so I'm going to go back through this again. Make sure I'm going through the hole on the back. There it comes. I might be making a new one. New hole there. But you get the idea. And so I'm going to come up through here. Through this hole right here. That's the hardest part, is finding it. Here. Okay. And on this one, I'm just going to pull it through, because I kind of can see that I made a happy accident, a boo-boo, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there, it went through. I didn't know if it was going to go through or not. So it went through there. And so I'm going to go back through this hole again. They have all kinds of fancy names for these stitches and things that they do. I'm calling it the Betty Made a Way hole. That's a good one, huh? Betty Made a Way. So this one's double, whatever, stitched. So I'm going to double stitch the other side too. Okay, come through here. And go back through there. And so what I've already thought of while I was doing this, whoa, sorry, y'all, is it's gonna tie on the outside. I don't know if I want it to tie on the outside. So I am gonna come back through. Let's see which way. I don't think it matters because I'm gonna be covering it up. So let's see. If I think it's secure enough on the inside, I won't do anything else to it. But see what I'm talking about how it, when you fold it over, it kind of starts, it would have spilled out if I had it the same length as the book, see? Because it's already kind of spilling out. And then, look, I've got this amount left over here. So it's not all perfect. It's not going to be perfect. It's a junk journal. You don't want to, I mean, junk isn't perfect, is it? Well, I guess it could be. It's perfect to some people. People love to go junk driving. Don't go junk driving. They like to look for junk. One man's trash is another man's treasure, right? So I'm tying this just in a knot, and when I make my cover, I will just cover it up, or not, because it's a junk journal. It can look however you want it to look. And so I'm happy with it. I can also go, if I really wanted to, I could cut off these pages. I could draw a line right here. Let's see. With my pencil and cut it right there if I wanted to. But guess what? I'm not going to, because I always have the worst luck when I do something like that. It's like, okay, let me cut this little spot. And then I'm like, oh, wait, then I need to cut it shorter. And then this side I need to cut shorter. And then, so I'm just going to leave it for the moment. So this is what the outside looks like, where we tied it, where I tied it. So yeah, what I would do is I would maybe tie it on the inside, maybe make it a little nicer looking if you want to make it nicer looking. But mine is a junk journal, so I'm gonna junk it up anyway. So I think it looks really good for my liking. I'm not gonna enter it in any competitions or anything. Do they have junk journal They probably do somewhere. So I'm gonna just leave a little bit of the string on here like that. I'm gonna take this bone folder thing and just kind of, just for fun, to see if it works. Funsies. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it didn't do anything. But there is that. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have so much fun just adding pages to it and adding stuff to it. So I hope you enjoyed that part, that little tutorial I did just now. I'm going to do some more probably on it soon, but that's just kind of the construction of it. I've got all kinds of papers. You know what? I'm going to probably keep this in there just because it's 2 inches apart. I'm going to keep this. This one didn't come with it. I don't think it came with something else. And then this did too, but I'm going to keep it all together, and hopefully I'll put it where I remember I had it. So there is that part, and then stay tuned for more. Okay, for video references for myself later, I am going to put this in here and shut the door.